Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today I decided to film a Christmas Eve kind of glam eye look. We're getting really close to the end of 25 Days of Eyeshadow. Obviously, this is the day before the last one. And I'm really excited to be done. I just am. I'm excited to get back to filming skin stuff and all of that jazz. I'm excited to be filming other things other than eyeshadow, but I do still love eyeshadow content and we'll have plenty coming because of Christmas. But if you're interested to see what I used to create this gorgeous Christmas Eve eye, then just keep on watching. Okay, excuse my wet hair because I always look like a wet dog. I'm going to try my eyelids with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot to begin with. I'm just going to take that on this like Moda Pro fluffy brush, because I can't dip my fingers into eye primer, obviously. And this one's in a pot. It's not like my squeezy tube Wet n Wild, and it's nighttime, so it's okay that I'm using paint pot. Okay, and then we're going to start off with my baby, the love of my life, the Natasha Denona Gold palette. We've been raving about this through our 25 Days of Eyeshadow series, and we don't really have any updated tutorials with it. Clearly we've used it. It's not like it's not used, just we don't do that many tutorials with it. So I figured I would do that today. Obviously it's not fully a gold palette look because there's red and green in here because we're doing Christmas Eve glam. But almost every Christmas Eve and New Year's I end up using this palette because it's just sparkly and yummy. So to begin, I'm gonna go in, it's a 725 brush from a nameless brand, I suppose. I'm gonna go in with a mix of the dark brown right here and then this like mustardy shade right here, just like very little of that dark brown. I just need to sketch an outline for what I had in mind because I wasn't entirely sure what I was gonna do. So I just used a little bit of dark brown and mostly the mustard. And just kind of wing it. So I wung it, and then I'm going to start bringing it inwards and kind of pushing out that wing as well. And then I want it to be like straight right here, so I'm just rubbing it back and forth right here. So that gave us a little outline for what I was thinking of. So that's what I like to do. I'm also going to take a bit of that mustard shade just on a fluffy brush and run it kind of up to my brow bone in a way. Because my skin is paler than my tanner, I know a lot of people like this, but they carve out under their brow with like a white shade, almost like a very fair shade, and then they're tan or whatever the case is. I hate the look of that. I despise it. So I'm going to take this mustardy shade and just kind of bring it up to my brow so it doesn't look washed out or weird in any way. Now I'm gonna take this flat brush. It's on a dual-ended brush. This came with a Profusion palette. I'm gonna take the shade Brass, which is this sparkly kind of brassy gold. It's not quite a yellow gold. It leans yellow, but it's not a yellow gold. So that's different because I refuse to use yellow gold, but it is a gold and I don't use shades like this that often. So what I'm going to do is pretty much start on my lid and pat it. It's like a greeny gold kind of, I guess. I'm going to pat it and then I'm going to go under that shape we created with the shimmer and with the brush and kind of create like a little cut crease-ish thing. You could also spray your brush for more control for this, but I don't love spraying my brush very often. I find it creates more of a foiled look, which a lot of people are into, but I like the texture of glitter, not foil. I find that that just looks funky on me, in my opinion. Alright, so I got that shape kind of cut out, so I'm just going to go over with my brush and make sure like all the gaps are filled in. Make sure there's no bare space on my eyelid. Next, for the fun part, we're going to dip into my Carnival XL Pro palette for the red and the green. So I'm going to take a mix of Inferno and Lit. So Inferno is this red right here and Lit is the orange right here. I'm just going to mix those because I wanted it to be red but not an orange red but not a pink red. And that red is a true red, but it doesn't translate quite as a true red on my eyeballs normally, so that's what we're doing, we're mixing. I'm gonna use this Morphe M532 brush. It's just a flat brush to kind of stamp out what I'm looking for. For some reason, I truly believed with everything in me that I had a red liner, like a water ink liner, but I can't find one, so I must have dreamt that. Because I sat down, I was ready to do my little wingy thing, and I was like, where's the liner? I don't have one. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to bring it inwards. And connect it right there. Bring it right to like the arch of the brow, pretty much, like right directly under the arch of the brow is the goal. Going to take that little fluffy brush that we began with the brown on it and just wipe it off on my hand and go in and blend that out with no additional product on the brush. We'll probably go in and touch that up more as we go on, but for now that's plenty. I'm just gonna take another kind of flat square brush. What did I call them? I don't know. This one's from Alamar Cosmetics. I can't find the name. I'm gonna dip into the shade The Hype, which is the Christmassy green. Right there, that Christmassy green. And I'm gonna put that on the inner portion of my eyelid. I'm not going to blend the two together quite yet because they are two colors that I wouldn't say blend together effortlessly in any way. Green and red, no. So I'm just like, they're like barely touching right now. They just like said, hey, and then they ran away from each other. And this is a little Dose of Colors brush, one of the ones that comes in those 5-pan palettes. I'm going to take the fluffier end of it and diffuse this green. And then I will tap right here because I didn't want it to go that low. Closer to the red, I'm just going to start tapping. And then on the smaller end of the brush, I'm going to go back in with Inferno and Lit, the red and the orange, and intensify it up here. Back in with this little brush and just barely kissing the edges with the blend. Just barely. Alright, good enough. Use the same color. They're close enough. Then I'm going to take my Rephr 02 flat brush here. I'm going to go in with the lightest shimmer shade in the Natasha palette, which is the like toppery kind of white gold shade right here. And I'm going to, well, top the shadow with this, but also use it on its own right in this inner portion here. I'm just going to tap it. This is a very pretty kind of shade, but it's so subtle that it probably won't translate on camera. So I'm going to add it there, and I'm going to take it and kind of rub it in the middle of the eyelid and just tap around, just to add some like extra sparkle. Alright, lastly, I'm just going to take this little Unicorn Cosmetics brush. I think the name is rubbed off. It's just like a little small, like cut crazy kind of brush, like flat brush. And I'm going to go back in with the deepest brown on the Natasha palette and kind of sketch out like a fuzzy wing. It's not really a wing. I mean, it is, but the goal is just to get, like, to mesh it with the red and to kind of make my lash line darker. That's the word. Tapping it on, and then when I get to the end, I'm just flicking it up. So that's all for the top of my eyelid. I'm going to jump off camera, do my base, probably cook some dinner, wait for my hair to dry so I don't look scary, and I'll be right back and we will do the lower lash line together. and you'll see the final look. Okay, so I have my base and lips done and stuff. My hair is on its way to dry, but not going to be there anytime soon since it's freshly bleached. It takes forever. But now we're going to do the lower lash line, which is pretty simple, probably exactly what you'd expect. First, I'm just going to take the green again on this flat brush, and I should probably grab more of it, huh? I'm just going to run it on the innermost portion of my under eye, bringing it about halfway, but I am going to blend it out with that Dose of Colors brush. Blend it inwards, and then do the same thing with the red. Blend it into that wing we made, and into the green very lightly, and just take the brush with the green and kind of smudge them together. And then for my inner corner, I'm going to take the shade Lime Chrome, which is my favorite shade in the palette. It's right there. On what brush? Just on a Unicorn Cosmetics pencil brush. I'm going to take that and poke it right in here. You probably can't see a huge difference between the two just in this lighting, but Lime Chrome is stunning in every way. And I am going to top it with that like glittery shade we used earlier as well. And that is the eye look all completed, so I'm gonna jump off camera, do some mascara, and then we will be back and you can see the completed look. Alright, and here's my completed look. I actually really like the way it turned out. It's a little exciting for my taste. You guys know I'm not a structured kind of gal. I just normally slap some stuff on, but it is really fun. It's very pretty. It's very festive and Christmassy, and that's what I like to be. Typically on Christmas Day, I just use all the new makeup I got, so like I don't normally do anything like red and green, so I thought it might be fun to do a Christmas Eve tutorial. I'll probably do my makeup on Christmas Eve anyway and take some pictures and show you guys what it looks like over on Instagram and Twitter. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Comment down below, what do you normally wear on Christmas Eve? Do you normally wear neutrals? Do you like to be festive? I know a lot of people like glitter. I'm not like a glitter gal, I'm a glittery shadows gal. But you know, that's neither here nor there. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one. Bye!